All right, this says 24 awesome things you can do for your finances in 2024. So let's see what Marie had to say in this article and see what's good and what maybe we can add and what might not be so good. So anyway, it says number one, boost your emergency fund. So it says most Americans don't have enough cash on hand to cover an unplanned $500 expense. Boosting your emergency fund can make it so that you're not forced to reach for a credit card the next time an unplanned bill arises. If you can get your emergency fund to a point where there's enough cash to cover 3 full months of essential bills, you'll be in a pretty good spot. Now, first off, 6 months, way more important than 3 months. 3 months doesn't really give you much leeway. Number two, is boosting your emergency fund an awesome thing that you could do? It seems a little bit like a stretch. I'm about peace of mind fund. Start creating it. How do you get there? 4 eyes to get there. Number one, if you're getting a refund from the IRS, change your exemptions and keep that money in your peace of mind fund. Number two, do you have interest that you're overpaying? Maybe reallocate underperforming funds to pay off higher interest rate loans. Maybe restructure your loans by getting a refinance. Maybe even renegotiating better interest rates. These are ways you could start to boost your savings without crushing your bottom line as far as not being able to enjoy life along the way. So, number two, automate your savings. This is great. Automate your savings, but don't automate your investing. Don't automatically put money into investments that you don't know whether they're working or not. Automate your savings. So set up a separate account, money market, checking, I don't care, savings account at your existing bank. And every time you make a deposit, make it automatically move to the other account a certain percentage. And again, use the 4 I's, IRS, interest, investments, and insurance were the other 2 that we didn't cover. So investments, any investments that aren't performing? Well, maybe you could pay off loans, right? We talked about that. Or insurance. Do you have duplicate coverages or improper structure? Getting an excess liability policy might lower the premiums for having, limits of liability for your car and your home. So that would be an example, or raising your deductibles. Number 3, and I'm not thinking this is awesome at all, contribute to an IRA. Says it could set you up with a nice amount of retirement income down the line, but also helps shield some of your near-term income from taxes. Yeah, shield from taxes by delaying the taxes. Unless it's a Roth IRA, it's just deferring your taxes in a traditional IRA. So, and there's no cash flow along the way, so I don't find that to be all that awesome. Says snag your 401k match. Well, if you're working for someone and they offer a match, fine, but make sure you're not doing that at the expense of paying off really high interest rate loans or having your peace of mind fund or investing in yourself so you can make more money. Sometimes that match can become misleading where you start doing things, and when are you vested in that? Is it dollar for dollar? Is it pennies on the dollar, cents on the dollar? So start to think about some of those things. I like number 5, fund an HSA. So, HSA, health savings account, you can put money in pre-tax, and that can help you cover your deductible on your health coverage. And then if you don't use it, it rolls over to the next year. It says you can leave it alone, so you don't have to spend that balance, and it'll roll over to the next time and not have to pay tax. Pay off credit card debt. Well, I don't know. It'd be awesome to pay it off. How are you going to pay it off? Maybe use the 4 I's. It might be costing you money by the day. So maybe stop investing in a 401k or an IRA if you have double-digit interest rate credit card debt and you're not even earning that much in your investment account. Pay off a personal loan. I don't know why this is on the awesome list, but sure, that'd be great. Pay off a HELOC. So again, where are you just going to out all this money? That's the question I have. Pay off a credit card, pay off a HELOC, pay off a personal loan. How? It's not giving you any kind of how to do this. Snag a credit card sign-up bonus. I don't know if that's too awesome, but yeah, there are some bonuses that you get out there. Find a budgeting app that works for you. Guess what? Budgeting might be part of the problem. Get you into spending less. Well, that's good if you're spending more than you make, but if that's spending less on investing in yourself or increasing your skill sets or improving your quality of life, and all of a sudden everything's about scrimping, sacrificing, delaying, and deferring, that could create a scarcity mindset. And if you're in scarcity, well, guess what? No one shrinks their way to wealth. Scarcity is a destroyer of wealth. And often, if we are in a reductionist mindset instead of a production mindset, you can spend a lot more time trying to cut things out, not valuing your time, being more transactional than relational. And what if instead you thought about, how do I serve more people? How do I solve bigger problems? How do I add more value? That is a producer's mindset. Cut an expense you don't get much value out of. Yeah, okay, I believe in destructive expenses. Get rid of those. If you get rid of those, maybe you're not paying something every month and you're not using, get rid of it. Maybe you're borrowing to consume. Yeah, get rid of that. So look at any expenses you have and say, is there anything that you don't really enjoy or doesn't matter to you? Yeah, cut that out. Learn to cook. All right, cooking at home. Learning to cook could be a good idea. Join a warehouse club. I don't know. Is that really awesome and something that you absolutely want to do or have to do? Number 15, invest and a programmable thermostat. Well, I have that in my cabin, and I can control it from a distance, which is kind of nice. Maintain your home. Yeah, if you stay proactive, maybe you don't have major expenses down the road. Continue driving an older vehicle that works just fine. Okay, yeah, I mean, I like my truck and didn't decide to buy a new vehicle because I like it enough. So shop around for new auto insurance. Not only shopping around for insurance, but looking and saying, hey, do you have the right deductibles? Do you have the right limits of liability? Do you have that umbrella policy? And do you have a multi-policy discount? So look at your policy design, not just the insurance. Talk to your homeowner's insurance company about discounts. I guess you could do that. Sign up for pet insurance. Don't know anything about pet insurance. Don't know why that's awesome though. Start saving for the holidays in January. Okay. Boost your credit score. Yeah, if you improve your credit score, get above 760, you might be able to go renegotiate interest rates. You might be able to do better on some of those things. So that's something to consider. Take good care of your health. Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely do that. Stop putting off buying life insurance. We'll get the right type, but it says buying life insurance sooner than later might result in less costly premiums. Shop around for insurance in 2024 if you don't have a policy. The right moves on your part could make 2024 a great one, financially speaking, from start to finish. All right, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to give you a link to get my What Would the Rockefellers Do audiobook that talks about life insurance for free. So you can grab that today. If you like this, I've been going through articles like this and helping you discern truth from falsehood, say whether it's great or not, what alternatives are, because sometimes it's limited advice. So if you like these, go ahead and click on through to the next video. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you're enjoying these videos, well, there's good news. More where that came from, so go ahead and click through and watch the next video now.